Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Eto'o is in a really good position out wide.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And they've got rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Back into the middle.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Vinicius Junior! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Makaleli. Eto'o. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played out to the right. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably...
There's the shot! Spread it left. Ødegaard. No goals as yet. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Mateus, played out towards the right wing. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that has been clubbed away. Mateus. Played back in. Fiddles it through. And that's it! Maradona! Maradona. Vinicius Junior, he's got the shot away! Turns and goes back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. Great position here. Cruyff! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chile are looking to break at pace. Now it's Maradona, and it's Gnabry. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. That looks a good ball through.
Rummenigge really added the width there, thanks to...
Ronaldinho! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Great chance here from position A1. Ronaldinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's been picked out. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gnabry. Rummenigge. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of...
Shapes to shoot! And that should get the job done. And they're back on the ball again. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belletti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now there's a... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Cruyff, and it's Eto'o. And that's another good win of the ball. Back into the middle, and he's in. It's Eto'o! Ødegaard. Cantona. That pass has been well intercepted. Ødegaard. Short changes him with that pass. That's really well cleared. Cantona, brilliantly cut out. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they show the vulnerability until the...
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ødegaard. Chile with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Trion is there and he can get that clear. Milan with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.314.
Cruyff. Vieira, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Czech sends that a long way. Cantona. Ødegaard.
Footballing with usually identical.
Real chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Chile certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. Vieira goes sliding in. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too. Maldini. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rummenigge. AC Milan could counter here, and he's managed to get free. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Eto'o. There's no flag. That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is a great pick out. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And he's had a hit. Keeper's not concerned by that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Chile clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mateus. And it's Gnabry.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And a shot! Lacking in accuracy. Always onto this. He is through here. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Check, will they claim to that? Eto. That has not gone well. Cruyff, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, shooting chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, Oh, what a mistake! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Closing in on... Has a goal! Beckenbauer. And it's Nick. Chance to finish. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played back in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Let's make sure that's not getting through. It's a sweep. He's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Goal, Milan! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the hit! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar. Mbappe. Neymar. And that could set him on his way.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Pedri. Now it's Messi. Ball played right into his path. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. He can get that clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Beckenbauer. That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni, Messi, very much a man of this moment. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Neymar. And Cruyff! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the first goal came from this. Adams tries to clear. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan get their fourth corner. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Look at the space here. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! No mistake! Again we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7.
This is quite a battle.
Number 1.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and
He's going for goal! Roberto Carlos is there to clear.
Coming on the field.
Milan
Number
perhaps
5.
contemplating their next change here.
Number
Eto.
21.
Eto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Number 89. David Villa.
Eto.
Number 19.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Substitution.
Oh, good read.
that was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. Shevchenko. Costa Curta. Quality ball. Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Puyol does well to get it back.
Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. David Villa. Oh, well played, well played. Puyol gets good distance on it. Oh, there's the clearance.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, good ball.
time.
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And here's Eto'o. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
As it is about to be towed away.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Now it's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Platini. And here's Hullet, it's Eto'o! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chip through. No luck with that dink over the top. Strokes it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Neymar's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Hullet. Plenty to aim at here. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Hullet. And he gets rid in a hurry. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Eto'o. And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Eto'o. Cruyff. Makaleli. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's headed upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Hullet. And here's Eto'o. Makaleli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And they've got a throw. Neymar. Great pressure, plenty of it. Platini. Out to the right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Eto'o. Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's very neat. Vieira, very much a man of this moment. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Maldini proves too strong. Eto'o, good driving run. Now there's a great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Turan. Has a look and place it forward. Eto'o. And that's a decent hit! Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cruyff. Bullet. Looking for the run. And he's got the beating of his man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well-timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. Caught offside that time. Oh, good-looking ball. And they win it back again. Milan still this single goal behind. You can run onto that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 10, Neymar. Camisa 8, Camisa
Bale
18.
looking here to chip it through.
Camisa 14.
Great ball if he can get there.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
That's a throw.
11, camisa 21, camisa 5.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
187 espectadores.
Roberto Baggio. Nicely worked. Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bale. Hoisted in.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
There's the hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's tidy. Seedorf, brilliantly cut out. Chooses to go back.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Makalele is there to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. 75 minutes played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chef has a go! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Here's found, hits one! They just took too long getting forward.
Ronaldinho cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Maldini attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. It's a good foot in there. Thuram goes on a charge down the left. Platini. And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. Just 5 minutes left. He's found the way through. He's had a hit! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Brazil are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's on. Can he finish? Now, in he goes again. Oh, what has happened here? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Thuram clears. Milan have it back and can go again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aim forwards. Can he get onto this? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in...
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. River Plate with the corner, there first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Walker. Messi has it out wide and in space. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Corner number 2 then. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Stood up well to him there. Defending of the desperate variety. Quarter of an hour played. Vieira. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Want to throw in. Ruben Dias. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Davids. Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Change of plan here, perhaps. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! River Plate! And it's River Plate who go in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Could move up a gear here. And it's Luis Suarez.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception. Costa Curta. Maradona. Now Saliba. Costa Curta. And the keeper's got it again. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Maradona. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Can he put it away? And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
River Plate are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Thuram. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Decent hit! And that was very necessary. Cruyff. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's neat. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Suarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to clear it. Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of it.
And the shot! They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Puyol with the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Backward it goes. Cruyff. Passing. And the shot! He has done it! AC Milan are all square. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And another try!
Carlos really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got the shot away! Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's played forward. Costa Curta. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 17, numero 13, Vieira, numero 10, Ronaldinho.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease, and it's Eto'o. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
In with the challenge. Now it's Eto'o. Maradona. There's the hit! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Now the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard.
Might want to be careful there.
Looks a good ball through. And there's the shot! Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He rises! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Maradona in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. No, that's been intercepted.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's picked his way through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And it's Maradona. He's free, he has got space. Danger averted for now. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He is through here. And here's Maradona. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a good run down the left. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Eto'o taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Spread neatly. There's no flag. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into not. And drive! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Done delicately. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the shot! Ronaldinho looking sharp there. And we have our very first corner. He rises! Really well taken goal. Again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager...
Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Romario. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ronaldinho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Eto'o. Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lucas Moura. For Romario. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. Messi gets into a good position. Lovely feet. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, they could break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Interesting ball. Well, played right into his path. Very nicely done. And it's Thuram. Oh, not quite. Oh, that's clever. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is just off target. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot! It's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And we are back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Deftly away. Vieira. Ronaldinho. There will be a throw-in. That's really well cleared. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lucas Moura. Messi. Rummenigge. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. Lucas Moura. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is expertly dealt with. Messi.
L'affluenza di
60 minutes
quest'oggi è di
played.
80.953 spettatori.
Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Makalele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar. Davids. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Makalele. And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Vieira. The ball has bounced loose now. Vieira. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Out for a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, Eto. Numero 14, numero 13, Vieira. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 24 e il numero 2.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Lucas Moura. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Haaland. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids. And that's it. He's got the shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he get onto this?
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Haaland! He's Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Messi with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Now it's Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That has ended up in no man's land. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there goes the final whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Maldini, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan clearly came into this match with a good game plan.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Haaland. Interesting ball. Bellingham finds himself offside. But it's Thuram. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Rummenigge very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
France's free kick then. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. And it's played forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now there's the clearance. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing great feet there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schmeichel catches it safely.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Koundé spots it and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Haaland could move up a gear here. And here's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bellingham. No, again there's no way through. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Half-time getting close now. Xavi. Beckenbauer. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi. Bellingham. All perfectly measured that.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rummenigge pinches it off him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, super find. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. All perfectly measured that. Vieira. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he cuts out the supply. Griezmann. He can run onto that. Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
So we've reached the hour mark.
spettatori.
Turns and goes back. The muscular approach does pay off here. Cleared without complication. Xavi. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gets his pass away. Puyol clears. Haaland. Griezmann. Haaland! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Well,
17.
to be honest, he thrives on this type.
Messi! Good strong hand by the
Il
keeper.
numero 2, il numero 7.
Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. France are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Messi! And now they can clear their lines. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their...
He's had a shot! It's in!
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
France get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get...
And the shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, it's come loose. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. That is a great kick out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So what can they conjure from this one? It's bounced back off the post. That was travelling. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Shevchenko! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that will be the final act. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together.